Hi everyone, it's Sabrina Jean. I hope you're all doing well. I hope that you will enjoy this pick a card reading. I hope that you believe that your wish is coming true, because this is what this pick a card reading is all about. Your dreams, your hopes, your wishes coming true. Now the reason why there's only 3 piles is because I plan to go a little bit deeper into your journey to help you understand, or to give you the confirmation that you need, that you're on the right track, and the unfoldment of this dream or this wish that is in fact coming true for you. So you can choose according to the pile, the timestamp, or the crystal, as usual. Pile number 1's crystal is a pink calcite. Pile number 2 is a white calcite. And pile 3 is a peacock ore. And it's perfectly fine to choose more than one pile, of course, because these are general messages, and there might be a scattering of messages and confirmations in different piles for you. Pile 1. Hello, pile 1. I might have to rearrange the camera angle in a minute because I did pull an awful lot of cards to create your pile. This is your story. This is your life story. So is this something that is about to change, or at least confirmations for you along your path, making your wishes, your dreams coming true? If you chose the pink calcite crystal, then congratulations, because, well, at some point you chose you. You chose to believe in yourself, love yourself, honor yourself, respect yourself. And that was the first necessary step that Spirit was waiting for you to take. All right, I'm going to lay out your cards now. Medicine. In order to make your wishes and your dreams come true, there was something that you needed. And remember, you already chose you. You chose to love yourself, honor, and respect yourself. But this is an inner journey. There's something that you need to experience, or something that you need to feel. It might even be something that you're longing for. Maybe many of you are just simply longing to feel loved. I love the fact that the Indian is on this card with this medicine, because, well, love does heal all of the darkness that's in existence. And it can also, this self-love will also transmute the darkness that exists within your energy. And this might even be just energy that you absorbed from the environment and other people. But self-love will spontaneously heal yourself, your heart, and your life. It will transmute the negativity spontaneously into, or back into, the light. It's an integration process, but it's also something that you chose to believe in. And I love the fact that you've got like the cosmos in the sky. There's a portal. There's probably some kind of star family that is guiding you and also empowering you. And then, of course, with the dove here, usually doves resonate with Jesus or Christ consciousness, but I feel like your soul existed and lived here on the earth even like way before Christ became a consciousness. The earth is pretty old, by the way. Okay, and Spirit just said everything that has ever been created in all the experiences and realities of Earth was something that was created by a new belief system. So it's your thoughts, your beliefs, along with collective consciousness and society at the time, which creates all things new. Oh, and I feel like this wish that's coming true for you has you on this journey. You're remembering the truth of where you came from, your tribe, your past, your galactic origins. There's something deeper here that you're in the process of remembering. And of course, You will only allow yourself to remember more when you take this time to sit with this peaceful intention, and you call it back into your soul's collective memory even. Wow, the source of life, the source of all things. I wonder if you were one of the original creators or manifestors in human intelligence that was first incarnate on the earth. I'm curious. So welcome to my brain this morning, everybody. You have the power. You have the power to create a life that you love. Remember that. This is what you're in process of remembering. Because this is also necessary in order to allow your wishes and your dreams to come true. You have to believe that you can create the life that you love. Remember that. King of Pentacles. So this is a mindset. And this King of Pentacles is saying, you are so much more valuable than paper money could ever be. You're more worthy than the minerals and the crystals that are growing on the planet. So try not to allow yourself to settle for less than what you believe you're worthy of, because you cannot put a dollar amount on your worth, especially your self-worth. Expansion. The number 37 reduces to the number 10. In numerology, the 1 represents your thoughts, but your mind, what you believe. If you believe you have the power, that you are worthy of more than $1 million, you will spontaneously create an expansive energy that will reach to the farthest realms of the universe. And what will this create? What will this cause? Expansion, fullness, richness, appreciation, growth. There's also significance of trees here for you. And freedom. Oh, Spirit just said, you have the power to realize that you are worthy of and capable of beyond what money could ever provide for you or anyone. In fact, I'm wondering if these cards are popping up because this morning for some reason, I had this thought pop in my head and I started wondering, it's like, when was the first paper bill money created? And then I went down that rabbit hole. And according to, AI on Google, and wink, wink, anything on the internet is true, right? So AI on Google said the first society to make paper money was Chinese. I don't remember was it the Tang dynasty? Someone watching this, feel free to correct me, but this is what's on the internet. And the Tang dynasty in Chinese existed 600 years after Christ existed. So about 1,500 years ago, yes, that's 1,500 years ago, supposedly the Chinese created the first paper money, and it wasn't even used in the way that money is used today. It was a credit that someone received to exchange for something else. And then it just kind of morphed into what money is today. And so that triggered my curiosity, and I started asking the internet questions. So like, okay, so what exactly is paper money made of? Literally, I was asking all these questions from Google AI. And what I discovered, and I feel like there's a need for me to share this with all of you who chose pile number 1, because I think it supports what I was just saying. You are so much more valuable than money will ever be. And honestly, I thought money bills came from trees, from paper, but it doesn't. The bills that we have in today's money are made of cotton and flax. And so I also researched, what is the value of cotton? What is the value of flax? And just to simplify what I'm trying to say here, with the calculations, I determined that it only takes about 1/3 of the cost to create money. And with the flax and the cotton that's necessary to create 100 pounds of the weight of paper money, it only costs $33. And what's crazy is that I also realized that, so, okay, they can create 100 pounds of weight of paper dollars for $33, right? Just for that 100 pounds of weight. How many bills does it take to make 100 pounds of paper? I think it said 500 sheets of paper, right? But what's curious, if it costs $33 to print that much paper money, the value really is only $33 for 100 pounds of bills. What's even more interesting is that the people who have claimed the rights over printing money, they can put whatever dollar value they want on it. So if you want to create $10,000 bills, it's still only going to cost you $33 to print 100 pounds of paperweight of $10,000 bills. And so with 500 sheets of $10,000 bills, how much, somebody do the math for me. So try not to value yourself according to the dollar that you earn, because the dollar that you earn is really only worth 33 cents. So the true value of who you are, who all of us are, is what we believe. And so you can choose to give your power away to that almighty dollar that you think is really worth something more than it actually is. Or you can choose to believe in yourself and that you can use your own creative energy and expansive mind to manifest the life that you believe that you are deserving and worthy of living, which you don't actually need money to do so. Okay. We're just going to add a little bit of astrology oracle here, because you attract who you are. You attract what you are worth. You attract what you believe. If you believe you have the power to create any kind of life and reality that you love, then you will. Capricorn. So find pleasure in creating a day-to-day reality, focusing on your goals to manifest whatever life or dream or wish you are wanting to create. Okay, so there's 5th house. Okay, you have the potential to create a good life and have good times based on your daily goals and creating a practical daily reality. For some of you, it could require you creating your own business, especially if you're wanting to work from home. Surely there's some sort of talent or gift or knowledge that you have that makes you a valuable part of society. I'm sure there's something there. Okay, freedom. And 12th house, philanthropy. Okay. So this wish that's coming true for pile number 1 also has something to do with your spiritual beliefs. Whatever it is that you are dreaming about or waiting to happen, it's happening from you. Every moment that you choose to believe in yourself and believe in your power and choose expansive thoughts, meaning believe that there is something better out there for you. You're worthy of something more. The end goal for group number 1, your philosophy based on everything that you believe about yourself every day is bringing you closer to that life that you prefer to be living. And again, try not to value your life or your self-esteem based on money, which is worth 33 cents. You're so much more valuable than that. So you're also manifesting freedom from other people, freedom from being under somebody else's rule, freedom from being controlled because of money or somebody else's money. Don't give your power away like that. You have it all within you to manifest the life of your dreams. But it also is going to require you to distance yourself from everyone who does not support you and everything that you believe, because they are only going to get in the way. The downside is that you can't expect anybody else to believe in you, so it's up to you to believe in you. Keep your involvement hidden. I think this card is asking you or reminding you, whatever it is that you're believing in, that you're wishing for, that you are creating and manifesting, don't share that with anybody else. Because there are going to be those that don't believe in that, or they don't want you to have that power for whatever reason. And you don't need that kind of negativity or self-doubt. You don't need those kind of people in your life. You're here for better reasons. And I think you already know that. Archangel Michael is saying you're ready for more. So you're growing, you're evolving, you're expanding your abundance. Okay, your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes that you have been contemplating. But again, it goes back to choosing to believe in yourself. Believe that you are worthy of more. I want to share a word about abundance, too. Pile number 1. So let's just go back to money. Money is just one form of abundance. And so whatever you're attracting right now, you are attracting or earning based on what you believe that you are worthy of. So if you're not making any money, you're not valuing yourself very much, are you? There's something else, there's something more, there's something different about you that is much more valuable than any money. You are more valuable than all of the money printed in the world. How many of you actually believe that? Remember, you have the power to create a life that you love when you believe and you choose to grow and evolve. There are other forms of abundance. There's emotional abundance. There's mental abundance. There's earth abundance. There's nature. There's abundance in water. There's abundance in consciousness. And honestly, I feel like money is at the lowest spectrum of abundance. Because actually your soul is probably the most worthy. Your soul knows that. I hope that you can remember that too. So what more do you need to know? Pile number 1. Okay. Who is guiding you? Who is helping you on your life path journey at this time? The order of the I never say it right. Melchizedek. It's the, doesn't that, it goes back to Christ consciousness too, doesn't it? Embraced by the light, mission uncovered, don't give up. I already felt like you were ancient. The original order of, and I'm not going to read the cards. I'll let you do your own research if you're interested in this word. But you're being guided by the ancients that created earth and everything on the earth. But I think this is biblical, but not necessarily religious. Okay, the Anunnaki are also assisting you at this time with your human life purpose and experience and making your wishes come true. You're experiencing energetic shifts. You're receiving new information. You're at the end of a huge cycle just before something amazing and something new is about to start manifesting for you. Oh, I'm glad that these cards are showing up because you have the power to direct this new reality, how this new reality is unfolding for you. Visualize yourself in the life that you deserve to be living. But remember, it's not all about the money. Where are you living? How do you feel? What does your home look like? What kind of work are you doing? How do you fulfill yourself? I'm trying to remember. Because recently I've been researching the origins of different star beings and consciousness. This is just another consciousness. It still exists. This is another consciousness. It still exists. You can choose to tap into these consciousnesses at any time to help you. In fact, this is probably what you need to tap into in your daily practice to help you rise above and expand your awareness so that you can create this new life, this new reality that you know that you deserve. But right now I'm not remembering. I don't think that there was a particular constellation. Okay, and then you also have Thoth light codes. So Thoth was the original creator of, was it written word or spoken, or was it both? Was it ancient Egyptian? You know, the writings in the written language. Great teacher awakening. So this is a part of who you are becoming. You aren't remembering, and what's awakening within you is this great teacher energy. I feel like you have incarnated here on the earth so many times. The crazy thing about reincarnation is that as we are here now as humans, a lot of us just don't remember those past lifetimes. But if these resonate with you, claim this power. You already know this is who you are, this is what you're made of, and what you're capable of. So stop listening to everybody else who think differently. Okay, there's 3 more cards. The energy of unconditional love, but also loving the earth, loving the occupants of the earth, nature, trees, but loving yourself as well is necessary. And this is what's going to ignite this event, this change of events. So you are the creator of your own change. Present power. Retrieve your power, your self-worth, your worthiness, which is also a consciousness that you can choose to tap into. Okay, and the new beginning. So honestly, pile number 1, your wish is coming true. And the only limit are what you believe is possible for you to experience as a lifestyle, what you can or cannot create. You're definitely creating a new beginning with the power of your thoughts and what you're focusing on. When you believe that you have the power to manifest even more than what you need, then this is an expansive energy that is supporting you with love, inner knowing, inner confidence, which also has something to do with your personal ascension, the evolutionary process of your self, your soul, embraced by the light, supported by the light, being activated by the light sources, receiving this new information. I'm also thinking that your wish and your dreams that are coming true are this process of you creating when you choose to change everything that you believe that you are capable of creating the life that you love. So everything keeps coming back to you. What do you actually believe? What are you going to choose? But remember, it's a day by day process. These sort of things don't necessarily happen overnight. They're not going to manifest a new life overnight. But what will manifest or change overnight is change. Change within yourself, change in how you believe, change in what you're seeing, what you're feeling, new possibilities, new potentials. You're also tapping into a higher collective consciousness and the universe and the ancient masters to rewrite your own life story. Toth. And feel free to look up, do your own research on these other ancient consciousnesses as well, because all are here to assist you with whatever it is that you're wishing for in your life right now. But it also involves a cooperation, connecting with spirit, connecting with that 5D, which is the ether. It hasn't yet manifested in a physical form, but if you feel it, you know it, if you can visualize it, and you believe in yourself, then there isn't anything that you can't create. So I think I need to end this here. Pile number 1. You might want to go back and re-listen to this pile again. There are a lot of really powerful messages here, but I think many of you needed to hear this. So I hope you enjoyed this humble pick-a-card reading. Don't look back. The past is gone. Everything that is awaiting you in this new life is in your future. It's in your higher consciousness. It's within yourself when you choose to remember to believe that you have the power to create and live whatever kind of life that you are longing for. But it's happening from you as well. And, it's a process. So remember to love yourself, trust yourself, believe in yourself. Each day, just take one step at a time. Believe in something new. Lift your spirits. Remember your truth. Connect with your whatever consciousnesses that you feel that you want to connect with. Receive new information that is coming from the higher light, the source of all that is. Something just said, it's out with the old and in with the new. So this wish that's coming true for you, pile number 1, isn't coming true based on old energy or your past or what you used to think. This is based on new energy, new beliefs, new empowerment, new love. It's the 5D expansive energy. It starts in the ether, but it starts from you and your consciousness. And your consciousness is also in the ether. It exists in the 5D. Okay, pile 1. I hope you enjoyed this video reading. If you did, please do click the like button. You're always welcome to comment as well if there's anything that you would like to share. For those who are curious, if you'd like to know more about your ancestry, your galactic origins, astrology, or maybe even numerology, or your immediate future, if you'd like a private reading, I offer 3 different kinds, so check out my website, or my links are down below if you'd like a private reading. Meanwhile, I hope you have a fantastic day. So go and get this life that you know that you are worthy of living. And I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 2. Your wish is coming true. Okay, for those of you who are drawn to the white calcite crystal, your wish is coming true. Let's find out, what do you need to know about, well, what do you need to know? Let's just start. Let's just start. Okay, your personal power. I'm loving all the blue. It's funny because it's like this tiger's like staring me, or is he looking up? You can't really see the pupils, can you? Well, there's like little white dots. Okay. Something about your personal reflection. All right, so this wish that's coming true for pile number 2 is a story. It's your story. So let me tell you a little story about how this wish is going to come true. Cosmic Oracle card. Okay. Never forget how resilient you are. You always bounce back. I love the colors. So there's blue, there's dark pink, there's magenta, there's violet, there's a little bit of yellow. The Chariot. So you're making a comeback. Grace, the wise woman of the grove. Ooh, so the number 49 or 13 is significant. But notice there's a, is this a ruby? Is that a ruby in that there treasure chest? Actually, it looks like a ring, doesn't it? I've never noticed that before. I've always seen the light, but I've never really seen the gold band that is around it. Isn't that interesting? So now it's making me think of, I forgot his name. My precious. Someone help me in the comment section. I forgot his name. Wise woman of the grove. Ha. I can feel where this is going. Okay, but first, we have an awful lot of cards here. Pile number 2. Okay. Providing the service to other people. Virgo energy. Mars. The drive. Confront yourself. Do what you need to do. Okay. So you've got 6th house energy. Virgo energy. So this wish that's coming true for you is part of your soul's purpose to, well, it's part of your soul's purpose. I'm not going to say who your purpose is to, because for each one of you, it's going to be completely different. That's the significance of astrology and stuff. Okay, your destiny. Wow. And the 8th house. Right. Getting and using your power. You're reclaiming your power. What have you been going through? Pile number 2. Okay. Do what you need to do. Confront yourself. Do a little bit at a time, but you are reclaiming your power, your destiny. This is where you're going. So this is a confirmation that whatever you're experiencing in your life right now, you are on the right path. You're on your destined path. Your midheaven in astrology, your destiny. But this is also who you are destined to become. The Chariot is making me think of, well, not only success, but power, fame, and recognition. But with this Grace card, I don't think you are meant to be playing a public role. You know what I mean. Putting yourself out there. There's something else that's going on here. That is the process of this wish that's coming true. Well, in the least, we already determined that you're getting your power back, so you always bounce back. The archangels are saying, right now it's important for you to increase your knowledge. Education brings opportunity. Take a course, pick up a book, or find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know. All right, I have my own opinions on what this just said, because I don't really think a person or a mentor can teach you what your soul wants to know. You are the only one who can connect 100% with your soul. So it's only you can retrieve the messages that you need, because you're retrieving them from your soul. Oh, and that's where your true power lies. Oh, so something just said, so stop listening to everybody else and what everybody else keeps telling you, because it's not resonating with your soul. And so that might be something that's keeping you off the right track. It keeps like knocking you off of your path and your purpose and your destiny. Well, and this is life too. I think we go through life and we choose to do something, and then something happens and it knocks us off the path, and then we regroup or we recalibrate or we lift ourselves back up and put the pieces back together again and start something new. So whatever you're going through right now, pile number 2, you're going to bounce back from this as well, because, well, this is your soul's purpose in this lifetime. To understand more about your soul's purpose, then you can learn more about your natal astrology. Even understanding your natal astrology will help you to realize your soul's purpose. And soul's purpose isn't always the same at different points in life. Your soul's purpose is usually one thing the first 30 years of life. Your soul's purpose will change in the second 30 years of your life. And then your purpose will change again in the last 30 years of your life. And for some people, it changes even more often than 30 years. So just wanted to say, so maybe learn more about numerology. There's a book called The Life That You're Meant to Live that will tell you everything that you need to know about your birth date, your challenges, your obstacles, etc., etc. Even the spiritual laws, what you're learning, what you need to cooperate with. The life that you're meant to live. Dan Millman, I think, is the name of the author. Wow. So who is supporting you, or what is supporting you? The consciousness of the Emerald Tablet. Cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. Dang. You have a lot of power backing you. Remember, this is a consciousness. This consciousness of the Emerald Tablet has been in the existence of consciousness, well, for an incredibly long period of time. I'm wondering, there's probably somebody who's watching this pile who knows the timeline of this. Was the Emerald Tablet put into the earth? It's like an activation. I'm wondering what year or what time of the earth's existence the Emerald Tablet was put into the earth. Or is it just a grid? Is it just an energy grid? And look at this. This looks like the Kundalini. Does it not? Oh, now something said Mount Shasta. Okay. Oh, pile 2, you're remembering your power to manifest. You're remembering your divine alchemy. Cosmic ordering is simply just saying your personal astrology and transits. Everything that's happening in your life is happening according to divine alchemy and cosmic order. So it's not human time like the clocks that we use. It's universal. higher heart activation, dropping your shields, divine love, your heart is healed. So this wish that's coming true is a process of also something or someone that you are becoming. Third eye activation. Remembering your truth. Clear seeing. Seeing your truth, knowing your divine origins. Wow. Inner vision. Okay, so your wish is coming true. I hope that you realize, pile number 2, that every path you have chosen has led you to success and victory. Now, success and victory might not necessarily be what your ego mind thought it should look like, but you're already successful in everything that you have pursued. And you will continue to create your own success based on what you choose to pursue. So what's next? The cards here are saying it's time for you to choose something new, learn something new, take a course, pick up a book, or connect with your soul, or your spirit guides, or higher consciousness that will help you to remember your galactic origins. If you need healing, there are several books written, let me just put it this way. There is a Pleiadian energy healing activation workbook, Awaken the Divine Ka. It was printed a couple of decades ago. If you resonate with Pleiadians, the author's name was Amora Yin Lee, something like that. She passed away after she published the workbook. But there is something, okay, this actually makes sense. So there's the heart chakra, the higher heart chakra, and the throat, and the third eye chakras. So there's something significant here that's trying to come into alignment within you. But it requires your participation to align your higher chakras. And that's what's going to help you get your power back. You're going to bounce back gracefully. You have some sort of magnificent offering that can help other people. This is your gift. But only you can truly remember what this is. This gift, maybe it's just the gift of love that you want to share with other people. Or loving the earth, or loving animals, or loving life. But there might be a psychic gift or a clairvoyancy that has always come natural to you, but it's possible that you blocked it. But everything right now is trying to help you to remember your cosmic truth. But there's something new, something more that's waiting for you to choose. Okay, it's time for you to come back. Let's look at your final cards. So career, destiny, getting your power back. This might have something to do with giving and receiving, sharing resources with other people. 8th house is actually more of a deeper experience, especially if there's something transiting your 8th house, or if you have a natal placement there, you might feel drawn to be with other people, or combine your energy with other people, or to share resources with other people, or maybe even share your knowledge. But I feel like you're a medium, or a psychic, or a spiritualist, and you have the power to access ancient knowledge and divinity when you choose to align with that. And it will help you to remember this power so that you can step up and shine your light and help the planet at this time in whatever way, you feel called to help the planet. Or you might be the teacher of something. What more do we need to know? Okay. You always bounce back, but it's important for you to let go of the past. Make plans for your future. Planning and taking action. Optimism and tuning into higher consciousness. Believing in yourself and your dreams. But being positive and optimistic about what you're wishing for. And, okay, commitment. Aha. So these are the 4 things that require your participation. Let go of the past. The past is the past. You're getting your power back. You're getting back on the right path. Create a plan. Take action towards whatever it is that you need to do to get your power back. But you also have to commit to yourself, your life, your purpose, your future. Because your future life isn't just something that's going to happen to you. Your future life and your reality is what you believe. It's what you are creating for yourself. It's based on what you choose to believe. Okay, so pile 2, I feel like this could go in 2 completely different ways. You can believe in your power to step into a new life, a new everything, but you have to rise above your current established beliefs and thoughts. Reclaim your power. So some of you are going to believe, and then others might not necessarily be ready to believe that you are all of this magnificent energy, and the choice is still yours. You have free will to choose whatever you want to believe. And whatever you choose to believe, that's what the universe is going to support you with in manifesting your wishes and your dreams come true, which is what is necessary to start the process of creating, well, whatever it is that you're wishing to create or experience. I think right here it's asking everyone to stop, create a plan. You know, you can look at the past, but let go of that. Never forget how resilient you are. You always bounce back. There's something new waiting for you to notice it. Take charge, move in that direction with optimism. Commit to that with grace, because you're meant to be stepping into a bigger role that is going to allow you to help other people. I feel like there are many people on the planet right now that need your gift. What is that gift? Pile number 2. Do you know what that gift is? Actually, if you know you are a medium, which is the same thing as an empath, it's very possible with the 8th house energy here. You naturally care. You naturally want to help other people, but it's possible that you absorb the negativity from everybody else. And if you don't realize that you are absorbing this negative energy, then it might be the energy that's blocking you or preventing you from seeing your light and seeing your truth. It's also just as important for you to clear your energy, clear your emotions, reclaim your power. You don't have to sacrifice or surrender your health or your well-being. You don't have to give your power away to others. It's draining. You don't have to give your energy away. Anytime you lean into a sad story, you're giving your energy away. You're giving your power away subconsciously. So you can either stop that. You can choose to, send love to a situation or acknowledge other people, whatever the other people are going through, but don't allow it to deplete your energy or your power. Okay. Get your power back. Don't give it away. Don't surrender. Don't sacrifice. Believe in you. Reclaim your gifts, your power. Realign your life. Remember, you're on the path that is guiding you towards your destiny, that will allow you the opportunity to be of service to other people. So even if you are spiritual, if you're a medium or a psychic or a clairvoyant or an energy healer, this is the path that you're meant to be on. And so now I'm wondering, what is this wish that you're hoping will come true? Did you realize that this wish is waiting for you to empower yourself, and it's you that's going to make your own wish come true? When you believe in yourself, when you remember the power that you have and who you are to change everything. Okay, group 2, these are the messages that I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do click the like button. Of course, if anyone is interested in a private reading, I offer a variety of kinds of readings based on what you want or what you need. Feel free to check out my links below the video or my website. But in the meantime, have a wonderful day, and I will see you again in another video. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 3. Your wish is coming true. I've got a lot of messages here to share with all of you, which is why there's just 3 piles. But it's perfectly fine for you to choose more than one. But if you were drawn to my Peacock Ore, I know, right? I don't even have to say or describe. I think the energy, it's all just right there. Ooh, that's lit. Pile 3. Your wish is coming true. Let's find out what you need to know. Change. At some point in the past, you decided, I'm fed up with this. I'm ready for change. I need to change. I need to change something, especially if you're no longer enjoying your life, then the first step was choosing to change or to look for something to change your life. Cosmic Oracle is saying, someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. Well, I just received like a mini personal reading. I'm like, seriously? So can I stop here for a second? Because this is personal. There's someone here. Oh my gosh. There's someone I know that needs love. And I have offered them my love in the past, but they don't love in the same way that I love. In fact, I'm more nurturing, loving, accepting, respectful. And the other person, I think, believes that money is love. If they have money to spend, then that is love. And I think some people believe, or that's the only way that they know how to show or share love is by spending money. But what if we don't need that? What if we don't want that? What if we want something more than that? What if we want something deeper than that? And that's what I'm picking up on pile 3. Maybe you're just searching for something more, something better. Perhaps you don't know what that is. So someone is in need of your love. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's you that needs to offer your own self love. I've already fully loved myself, so I do that all of the time. In fact, I honor myself. So there's something here, though, for group number 3. Someone needs your love. And I don't know who that is, but I'm pretty sure you know who that is, too. Ace of Wands. Trust. So is this a wish for love? But it could be self-love. Maybe you're longing for life to change. Maybe you're ready to fall in love with life again. Or if you're wanting to move or relocate or go somewhere else. Something that you love, maybe you have lost or you haven't been able to do something. The Crystal Cave is reminding you to trust. Trust yourself, trust your heart, trust your instincts, trust your intuition. So your wish is coming true. How is your wish coming true? Let me get this out of the way. Okay, inspiration. This is Neptune. Neptune is a planet of your imagination, your beliefs or idealization, who you are. Inspire. Take action. Cooperate. Your beliefs. In your 4th house. Interesting. So This is revealing this wish that's coming true. Oh my gosh, you know what? So right now in evolutionary astrology, and it's affecting all of us individually as well, Saturn and Neptune. Saturn dictates what we are supposed to be responsible for in our life. And Saturn goes through each different section of your life every 2 to 3 years roughly. And Neptune is challenging you to rise above and to believe in something greater. Inspire yourself to dream, to imagine. Okay. Because whatever you believe that you are worthy of receiving right now, especially when it comes to love, is this wish that's coming true for you. So it's really important to pay attention to your thoughts, what you feel, what you want, what you desire, and what you believe that you are deserving of, especially when it comes to love from another, or self-love. Even the Peacock Ore might have a significance if you resonate with peacocks. There's something majestic or magical, powerful about you, yourself, and what you're wishing for. But maybe in the past you've allowed yourself to settle for less. But maybe your life has been a constant pursuit of love or something more. So let's just come back over here, because I feel like it's describing this wish that's coming true for you. What you choose to believe, what you are worthy of, which also has everything to do with the resources that you acquire, your money, your income, your values, your self-esteem. When you love yourself for exactly who you are and what you are worthy of, and you value yourself, then it's trusting that in this process, as long as you align with and you value yourself and you choose to wait for anything to manifest that you believe you are deserving of having or experiencing, then this is a confirmation that this wish is coming true. So it might have something to do with the money that you're earning. The money that you're earning is connected to how you're valuing yourself as a dollar. Right? How many of you watched Pile 1? I went into this whole spiel about money and who created, or what makes money and the value of money. So if you want to listen to that was just at the very beginning of Pile number 1, if you want to listen to that. I'm not going to repeat that. But there's something else here about your home, what makes you feel safe and secure. Especially for those of you, you need to feel safe and secure and valuable and deserving and worthy, even on your own. If you're the only person around you to support you, to love you, if you're the only person that is earning the income for yourself, then it's important to entertain and maintain high thoughts of yourself. Because it's in the doing and the believing in everything that you know that you're worthy of. And especially this wish that's coming true for you. So now I'm curious, what are you wishing for? Is it a person? Is it love? Is it a better lifestyle? Are you wishing for independence? Does it have something to do with money? Do you value money? Do you value your body? Do you value your mind? Do you value your heart? Are you judging yourself? Because all of these things that you're entertaining is what's creating your reality. Self-check, right? So get a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil and sit down and write down, make a list of everything that you believe about yourself right now. And then look at your current reality. If you're no longer enjoying the life that you are living, then nobody else can change that for you, because you have to change what you believe in. You have to change what you value and what you know that you are worthy of experiencing or receiving or earning even if it has something to do with the home that you're living in. And even here, you're walking away, you're going somewhere else. This is movement. It could be travel. Deep in your heart, maybe you're wishing for something, but you don't really know where that is or what that is. Then even that in itself is just going to keep you going around in circles. Maybe you don't know where it is or who you are or what you love or what you want. So it's important for you to believe in yourself, to take actions, to make choices that are aligned with what you value, what you believe, and what you believe you are deserving of receiving or earning as far as income, or the kind of home that you believe that you are worthy of living in. Okay, so let's just take this back another step. Think about what it is that you're wishing for the most right now. Pile number 3. Do you have it in your mind? What are you wishing for? What are you longing for the most right now? What do you really want to have and experience? All right, have you got that in your mind? Okay, now I'm going to ask you, are you worthy of having this wish come true? Yes or no? If you answered yes, then continue to trust because this wish is coming true for you. If you said no, you're not worthy, you don't feel worthy, you're not believing, then now you know where to make adjustments in how you feel, how you worthy yourself, how you value your life, your income, your resources. Everything, I think, is here up in the air, waiting for you to choose to believe, to feel worthy, to know that you deserve something better. And it's your thoughts, your emotions, and your beliefs that change your reality. So what are you going to choose? Pile 3, wow. Archangels are saying, step into the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. So there's something creative here with the number 3. Oh, you know what? Part of your life path's purpose is to realize that you are the only person who can change your life and your reality. And when you realize that, everything is going to change. And that's what's going to empower you. Maybe some of you are meant to step into the spotlight or share your experience with other people. It's time to share your wisdom. There's probably even something right now that you can share if you want. But remember, if you don't feel like what you have to offer is worthy, then you're denying your own wish. So stop it. Sacred inner space, right? You need to love yourself, honor yourself, respect yourself, worthy yourself, value yourself, believe in yourself, nurture yourself. Sacred inner space. Believe in your dreams. Nurture your dreams, nurture your wishes. Orion is also assisting you right now. And Orion actually, a huge part of this constellation, well, and all the other fixed stars in the area are in Gemini. And right now, right, there are a lot of planets that are in Gemini at the moment. And honestly, Uranus is about to go into Gemini soon. Well, this is Western astrology that I practice. So Orion is one of the constellations, or there are particular fixed stars that are in a certain location in your natal astrology as well. And this is part of the consciousness that you brought with you into this life experience. It really just depends on your time and date and location of birth and where. It's like Gemini and then I think a little bit of Cancer, like the very beginning. Supernova, recreation, renewal, birth by light. So your wish is coming true in your own process of renewal and recreation, your sense of yourself, rebirthed. It could be a complete transformation or a concept of yourself, but you also have rebirth by light. So this is love, this is magic, this is higher consciousness. Seriously, you have the Akashic Stargate. You have the power right now to align with your purpose. There is no wrong path. Right now you might feel like you're at a crossroads, so there are many different doorways, portals, energies, dimensions. It's really up to you to choose to expand your perceptions and align with other dimensions or realms. Connect with these other energies because they're all here helping and assisting you with this life purpose. You're aligned with your galactic purpose. Interesting. So I'm thinking pile 3 has everything to do with law of attraction, right? Or the masters, ascended masters, the alchemist, the magician, 333. Because when you realize that you have the power to create everything about yourself, your life, your body, your emotions, that's where your true power lies. And you know what? Oh my gosh. And you can access this power through your heart chakra. Bam, there it is. So it's not a person other than yourself. When you open up and you expand your heart chakra and you connect with the other realms and dimensions, which is possible for all of you who believe that that's possible, now it's just time for you to take the time to sit with that and open up your heart. Connect with these energies because they're all here assisting you at this time. Wow. Oh, for some of you, your spirit guides are trying to help you to trust yourself, trust your heart. And I know it might feel really uncomfortable, especially if you don't love yourself. If you can't look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love you, then you really know that you need to work on accepting yourself. And that was probably going to be your very next step in allowing your wishes to come true. You already know what you're wishing for, but you actually have to take action and be the change that causes and allows your wish to actually come true. Okay. So travel, this is a change of events. Travel equals change, happy success, consciousness. And look where you got the number 5 and 8. Adds up to the number 13. You are the power that you seek. You are the change that you are seeking. The number 3, people. When you start really owning yourself and believing in yourself authentically, you're going to naturally attract everything and everyone that you need. Okay. And so it's possible that many of you are just wishing for peace. But what would be the event that triggers any of us to long for peace? It would be an event that is causing us to experience chaos or trauma or tragedy, or even to witness something that is causing change or uncertainty. These are the kind of events or experiences that put us in the position to hold an intention to just long for peace. In fact, I wonder how many people on the planet right now are just really wishing for peace. Peace on earth, peace in the body, peace within, peace of mind. Sometimes this chaos is something that's an internal energy. It's something that is within you or within your emotions. So what are you experiencing on the inside that is disturbing your peace? Did you realize that you have the power to invite peace within? As soon as you invite peace within, your soul, yourself, your body, your emotions, your reality, guess what's going to happen? Your entire reality is going to change. And that's when your wish is going to come true. So as you see, it really depends on what you're focusing on the most. You can focus on trauma. You can focus on tragedy. You can focus on whatever you choose. You've got the free will. to think about anything that you want to think about, and even anything that you want to believe. But if you choose peace, peaceful intentions, success, happiness, trust, all of this, any of this, when you choose to believe in yourself and honor yourself and respect yourself and value yourself because you know what you are worthy of, you know what you are deserving of, then everything else in your external reality is going to start changing as soon as you start loving that too. Love yourself, love your light, love your body, love your emotions. In fact, your emotions are not yours. Emotions are just waves of energy. Emotions are consciousness in flow. Emotions are always coming and going every day. Have you noticed sometimes you have really extreme emotions and then other times you feel maybe no emotion at all? Why is that? It's part of your spirit guide. It's part of your intuition. It's part of this higher consciousness trying to just call your attention to it. Maybe it's a distraction that's disturbing your peace, but only to remind you that at any time you can choose to return your focus back on peace, back on love, back on trust. Trusting yourself. Trusting the process of change. Trust your galactic family or the star beings that are helping you with your life path and purpose and your destiny right now. So, pile number 3. These are the messages. Your wish is coming true. And I think I just gave you an awful lot to think about. So do feel free to comment if there's anything that you would like to say, share, or add. Because you are worthy of saying whatever it is that you wish to believe. However, keep in mind that YouTube holds the right to filter comments, especially people who post links. Your comments may not show up. It's like an automatic filtration from YouTube. Anyway. So be responsible for the energy that you share as well. Be responsible with what you say. Especially be responsible with what you tell yourself. All right, pile 1, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do click the like button. If anyone's interested in private reading or consultation or galactic astrology or something else, I offer many different options. My links are below the description box, or you can also visit my website at any time where I list more about the readings that I offer. If you'd like one, feel free to reach out to me. In the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed these messages. And I will see you all in another video. Bye for now.